What up, y'all? You know who it is, your boy Kiss. Right now, you checking out the 3-point conversion.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's your man, Mr. Controversy. Did you miss me? We are back inside the 3-point conversion sports lounge, and I got my dog to the right of me. Mace, what up, bruh?
Dude, happy Wednesday, my brother. Happy Wednesday, my brother. Let's go.
Happy Wednesday, dog.
Let's
Happy
go.
Wednesday. How you been, man?
Man, been a pretty good week, man. We're closing out the month strong, man. I'm still retaining the title over my uncle them. We horseshoe champions. Me and my brother, we still ride. Don't nobody want to see us in horseshoes, man. Feel good to beat up on your uncle like that, man. Especially when they
Oh yeah,
talk the
especially
amount of
something
trash
like
he talk, man. Yeah.
No doubt.
So pack my uncle rip up, man. Pack him up.
that.
He out of
Especially horseshoes. Yeah, I'm with you on that, dog. I'm definitely with you on that. Yeah, man. Been a busy week in sports, bro.
Very busy, dog.
Very, very, very busy, dog. But it's good, man. This is what we want, man. And if you in Atlanta, you had mixed emotions. Atlanta was on fire this past week, so it was a lot going on, man. But yeah, man, let's get this rolling, dog.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So much to cover, man. We got to cover NFL draft, man. It wasn't sexy, but it was some players in this draft, like always, and some teams took advantage of them, man. A lot of teams, I thought a lot of teams drafted well, for the most part, but we're gonna get into that. Also, man, the Atlanta Hawks 3-2. We should talk about if Atlanta, the city of Atlanta, should panic or not. I don't know, but y'all tell me if Atlanta should panic. But I know I'm like Cube. I got something to say, but I got something to say about it, man. But in the NBA playoffs, so unpredictable,
Yeah.
and yeah, so we got a lot to talk about with that. The Braves, dog, they just keep rolling,
Boys
man.
on fire. Boys
They,
on
they,
fire.
yeah, they're on fire, man. They can't miss right now. Even when they try to miss, they don't miss, man.
Yeah, the boys rolling, dog.
So yeah, they're rolling. A few hot teams in the MLB as well. So we'll talk about that. Then NCAA. Here we go. Football was first, now basketball. They want to expand to 76 teams.
Yeah, man. Doing the
Uh,
most.
why? But we'll get into that. We'll ask what we think about that. Let a Dream get going tonight. They play their first preseason game.
Back in Chicago, they in the
Yeah.
shy, the Windy
Yep.
City.
Uh-huh. I wonder how that's gonna go. But then we got Stop It, Quick Hits. So please let your family and friends know they can listen to the show live on the 3-point conversion Facebook page and the 3-point conversion YouTube channel. Also, we're on the also after the show where it becomes a podcast on iHeartRadio as well, on the 3-point conversion radio iHeartRadio station. Hey man, it's time to get to these quick hits. Let's get it. First off, Cleveland Browns reporter Mary Kay Cabot says that Deshaun Watson came out of minicamp as a number 1 starter for week 1. Now, let me say this. It's minicamp.
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns had made no announcement at all.
It's minicamp. Yeah. Yeah.
But I will say, Mary Kay Cap, she knows. I mean, she knows the team, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
There. She's there every day. She's there every day.
If it's one reporter that's there every time, and
she's there every day,
and she's gonna find out. If she has to be nosy, she's gonna find out. But still, y'all can take that how y'all want to take that. I'm gonna let you talk about it first. What comes to your mind when you hear this?
Shouldn't be surprised. We talked about this about 3 weeks ago. Deshaun Watson is a better quarterback than Shador. He's a more experienced quarterback than Shador. He understands how to. He's been a starter longer than Shador, so he understands how to navigate OTAs, minicamp.
Right.
You know, he looks the part. And if you looked at any of the videos, it's crazy. Everybody buckle up. We're gonna get this kind of treatment all summer from the Cleveland Browns. It's gonna be every day. It's going to be, Deshaun versus Shador. And again, Deshaun probably should get the first nod. It should be, Shador should beat him out. And again, with the money they're paying Deshaun, I roll him out there too.
I would too. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't blame them. What up, Vince? What up, TJ? I just texted.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I don't blame him either, man.
Man, what are we doing?
But I just right now see this is why the Browns aren't good right now, and you don't need this. Like I understand Mary Kay. Yes. Whole point is y'all so used to the point, and I love Mary Kay. She's nice. She always helped me out. But I get it that for years it's been to, hey y'all, let's go ahead and we got to get some type of pub here because the team's not good. But you don't need this with a young quarterback at all, especially if this is a quarterback that's supposed to be your future. You think you don't need this? Well, let's leave it alone. This. Now, thank God he's built for it, but sometimes it weighs on you, man. Like,
these are days and time we live in, my guy.
Yeah, so
these are the days and the times that we live in.
You can take that how you want to take that, but I don't know. Moving on, man. Wait, let me see what Vince said. Vince said that if we drafted today in Superflex League, would you grab Watson or Sanders? Probably neither at this point because they don't have anybody. So, unless I was stuck with it, then I'd probably draft Watson. I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question, Vince. But listen to this, y'all. Former Atlanta Hawks finance executive, and this joker name had to be Lester. Lester T. Jones was sentenced to 3 years and 5 months in prison for embezzling approximately $3.7 million from the team through fraudulent expense reimbursement requests and misuse of corporate credit cards and trips, jewelry, shopping sprees, and more. Wise guys, it had to be a brother, huh? Had to be a brother.
And he in the perfect city, man. We are the scam capital of the world. So, come on. Are we surprised by this?
No, you're right.
We've every 2 to 3 years we see one of these stories. We saw it in Jacksonville. These guys, they always get to thinking, man, ain't nobody watching, ain't nobody gonna miss that.
Right.
Hey, it's a record of all of this stuff, my brother. How long do you think they're gonna let you get away with getting free stuff?
Right.
Like, come on, dude. Like, not again, I hate this. I hate this in the city, but again, we are the scam capital of the world. So I mean, this is par for the course, in my opinion. Par for the course.
No, I agree. And but yeah, he pled guilty.
Yeah.
So
Fed time. This Fed time.
yeah, bro. Yeah, they said he gonna get some time, no matter what. He getting time. So but like I said, we'll see what happens with that. I just hate that, like why, man? That's my deal, Maceo. Why people why? Why?
No,
You got a
they think
job, you
they
making
don't think nobody
money.
Now they don't think nobody watching, man. They think they man. I'm low man on the totem pole. Ain't nobody checking for me in this credit card. I don't know why you think that.
I don't know. Crazy to me.
My question is the bigger question is how they let it run up to 3 million before you know what I'm saying. They like, hey,
Because
like
they were setting them up.
account need they butt whoop.
Yep, that too. But they probably knew. Look at this fool right here. We gonna let this joker run it up, and then we about to get, we gonna get our money back. Especially with credit card fraud. You know what I'm saying? They getting their money back. With American Express, you know that American Express gonna pay you your money back if you can prove it. So, yeah, that's crazy. And then last but not least, listen to this, man. LeBron opens up about the MJ comparison and said that there are two different players. When I say they, like themselves, like me and Mike, two different players, and there's some things that I do better than him. There's something he does better than me. We're both great. He said, I hope to be one of them ones. I look at myself as one of them ones. He definitely is. And I hope I made him proud wearing the number 23. And that was kind of like the first time I ever heard LeBron really go in depth. You read everything he said and listen to it. He went in depth with all of that. But this is the difference between Mike and LeBron. Mike would have shut that down. Mike would have just been like, look, man, he who he is, he played in that era. I am is just, I would have loved to play against him. He's a great player. And that's what it is. But LeBron got to make statements. And he said, I hope it doesn't get misconstrued. But, bro, you making it like that. Just, you ain't got to say everything.
But also with Bron, and this how you know he's really at the end. Because he's dodged that question for a long time.
Yes.
And now you're seeing him, he's talking a little more, he's laughing a little more. He understands that his legacy is cemented. And, I'm one of these people that always says that time takes care of you as well. Once he's gone, he's out the way, then people will start romanticizing LeBron like they do Jordan. My dad is one of the people who used to always be like, man, if you just listen to people talk about Jordan ain't never missed no shot. He never fouled nobody. And LeBron's gonna be the same way. I mean, he's just here. He's been here so long, like that. We still have him, but when he's away from the game, people the way everybody romanticized Jordan, they're gonna romanticize LeBron. So I mean, hell, they did to Kobe. Some of the people who hated Kobe. Once he got away from the game, he started doing other stuff away from the game. Then you start. I personally know Kobe haters who I see them talk about Kobe like, bruh, now you hated Kobe, right?
Right.
Like it's documented that you hated Kobe. Like we can just go down your timeline or your Twitter or whatever. But that's what's going to happen to LeBron in the same way. But I just like the fact that you starting to see LeBron more like jump on these podcasts or sit down and do interview. Like he understands that now I'm at the end.
Yeah.
This is about this the end of the road for him. So I love this for LeBron.
And the with the Kobe situation, I remember talking to I was interviewing Stephen A. Smith, and I brought that up. This is after he passed, and it was like a week after he passed, and I was just like, you see Kobe, because we're talking about Dwayne Wade, and I was like, Kobe's trying to get love, which he didn't get as much when he was alive, and Stephen A. was like, yes, he did. I'm like, well, I don't know what you was watching because everybody hated Kobe. That Colorado and what happened to Shaq, that's where they turned everybody against Kobe. And then people hate, he trying to be like Jordan, and So
That's what I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
So yeah. So I mean, but like you said, it was like that. It was like that with Bird. People that hated Bird love Bird now. Like man, Bird was
We romanticize these guys, man. It's gonna happen. It always happens.
yeah.
So LeBron just like I say once he retires, and we're in year 3, year 4, you're gonna start hearing like crazy LeBron stories. So I
Mhm.
mean, everybody just buckle up. It happens to all of the greats. It happens to them. So buckle up. Get ready
Yeah.
for Lebanon. My mama called him Lebanon. Lebanon James. But that boy Lebanon James on TV.
Yep.
Lebanon. The boy Lebanon. Who? Lebanon. All
So
right, mom.
and I think the thing is the debate would be much better. It's probably gonna be old now, but it would be much better if and will be much better if or once he retires. It would
Yeah.
be, then you can have I can almost accept that. You know what I'm saying? Versus now it's just like, all right, bro, we tired of this,
Time
It's
is going to take care of LeBron. Trust
yeah,
me, everybody.
yeah. So
Time will
like,
take care of LeBron.
yeah. All right, man. That wraps up quick hits, man. And let's get to this hot topic, man. Like I said earlier, Mace, when college football came up with trying to what the first time they expanded it to what? It was it 4 teams or
Remember, we used to just get a national championship game. They vote for it.
right,
Then we
right,
got the
right,
4
right.
teams.
And we got the 4 teams.
Now we got the
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
And now we're getting ready to get 16.
Right. Are we at 16 now?
Are we?
Yeah.
I thought we had 12. I don't know. I
Yeah,
get
we at
confused.
12.
I get so confused. But
Yeah,
we're
12.
going to
Whatever.
go to
Yeah.
16. We're gonna get 16.
Right. But now NCAA, they want to expand the men's and women's basketball tournament to 76 teams.
Yeah.
Like already we're at with I guess it's like that with the women too, with the 66 teams.
68.
68, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the play in.
Yeah, playing 1, 2. Yep, 68
Yep.
teams.
Mhm.
Right. So do you like this? I'm just asking you
No.
straight up.
No.
Do you
No.
okay? Does it seem like they're trying
Just let
to
everybody play now. Just put everybody in the tournament.
yeah, because it seems like they're trying to help the Power 5 teams, like maybe teams like Clemson that barely miss it,
Yeah.
and all those type of teams.
They claim that it's such a demand, and I think because they think that everybody demands inventory. You think about the tournament on all these different channels, and so they want to probably, hey, okay, TBS, you get these games, and then whoever else, True TV, you're gonna get this number of games. We don't need it, but they claim there's a demand, and like everything else, it's money. It's money. More games you have, the more commercials, the more jerseys you can sell. Just all these things. Just say you're greedy without saying you're being greedy.
Right.
They think more is better, and actually, it's going to just water down the tournament even more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it, Ralph. I don't like it.
How would you do it? Is it going to be just these extra teams now? Is it still all of it's a one playing game, but
yeah,
is it trying to bid for the 13th spot and the 10th spot?
Right.
Are you like that? Or are you saying instead of 64, we're gonna go to
so you're gonna have more, you're gonna have more at-large teams. I guess they wanna along with the Power 4 conferences, maybe you want to give some Group of 5 schools some more shine. Now, the UCFs of the world, the South Floridas, Kennesaw State, that's instead of playing, they just put them all in the tournament and see what happens. They just go 76 teams and everybody have at it. But I mean, it's going, if they can, especially in the NIL era where your smaller schools, the kid who's the best player on that team, next year he's gonna be at a Power 4 school. Right. These kids are not staying at they're not staying at these schools. every year Kennesaw State loses their leading scorer, he goes to a bigger school.
Right.
The new move now. I was just talking to some parents today about recruiting, and I can't stress this to parents today in this recruiting new world that we in. Go to a smaller school, develop, and then transfer up. That's just the move now.
Mm-hmm.
Especially you're a high school kid, you're not being recruited by powerful schools unless you pass the eye test.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not. So,
right. Hey, I like what Jerry said. Middlebrook said everyone in NLT tourney invited. Yeah. That's what. So X that, huh? Because that's what it is.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
That's all it is. And again, like I said, you just don't want basketball fatigue at this point because it's perfect to how it is. You don't want to get to a point where we are sick and tired of it before the tournament gets good. It's like, all right, man, because the buildup, think about it. Because and at first, I didn't like when they put the first few. Well, I won't say I didn't like it. It was just strange to me when they added the other 4 teams. But then those games are always good. Those games are always coming down to the end
because the team's scrapping to get in.
Right. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm with this. And then it gets you ready for the tournament. That means it's gonna be what, 2 games on Tuesday or a game on Monday. Tuesday,
so it looks like if they go to the 76, we're not gonna have to play in no more. We're just gonna start the tournament with just 76 teams. They're just gonna they're gonna see 1 versus now. I don't know what it's gonna be now. Like right now, 1 versus 16. It's gonna be like 1 versus 20 or 1 versus 19. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, man? It's a waste, but whatever.
Much, man. They
like it. I love it. They like it. I love it.
And then you know how we're gonna do. We talk about it all, but we're gonna watch. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, we're gonna watch it. Well, you know what? We might not watch it because who wants to see Kansas and School of the Deaf? You know what I'm saying? A first round matchup. You know, who want to see that? Like teams gonna get annihilated. And again, because the Power 4 schools are just gonna be so much superior to the lower schools, because now, like I say, these kids just aren't staying. And oh, by the way, like your hot shot freshmen and all this stuff there, that will happen for a year, and then we don't get to know these kids like we used to.
No.
And again, that takes away from the tournament now. Like we kind of be poo-pooing on the tournament now because we like
don't nobody know who
are these people.
Right. We got spoiled this year because it was so many
many hot shot freshmen.
As what's the name said, diaper dandies.
Yeah.
It was so many, but yeah, usually it's like you don't know who playing. I mean, that's the whole thank God for Deshaun. Deshaun letting us know who was who, but I wonder what he thinks about it. I have to ask him about this.
Well, the more basketball, the better for him.
So do you think this benefits the NCAA more than it benefits the school? Or
it benefits the NCAA because I mean, again, it's money grab for them. They're going to be selling more commercials. They're going to be selling more TV spots. They can go now. We have some more games. So who else want to cover the tournament? Netflix, you want some? Come on. Amazon Prime, you want some? Come on. Like now we have inventory. Like I mean, it's retail.
You're gonna have PBS having games now.
Dude, everybody be like, man, we can get some games, man.
Because True TV, like, what? That didn't even sound right at the time.
Bro, I can't even never find it, dog. I'd be like, man, what are the games?
Right. Hey, but it is better than watching CBS and your region only get that game. And all you seeing is the other highlights, scores across the screen, whatever. But still, yeah, that's crazy. All right, man. What do you think about the NFL draft? We had the NFL draft. First, what any good, bad, ugly for the NFL draft?
The ugly is always these outfits. These suits these kids get, they uglier and uglier every year.
Mm.
Like, I don't know the stylists, or I don't know what they be going for. Terrible. All the suits are terrible. Just get you a classic suit, man. They be having, too many buttons in the jacket, go too far over to this side.
Right.
Pants, it be like, man, what are we doing?
So I'm gonna tell you, I agree with that. That's my ugly. I agree with that. My bad is, bruh. I get it. I understand. And y'all need to do this on day 3, but not day 1 or day 2 on a Friday night. I get y'all want to include the world, but I'm tired of these. They had a joker from every continent or every country come up and they'll say something. And like one dude wanted to give a shout out to everybody and their mama. Like, bruh, can you go with I'm yelling at the TV, what's the pick? Especially when it's your team. Like, I ain't trying to hear this. We're not here for this. Oh, shout out to that guy. I think it was the Cincinnati Bengals. He was from, I forgot where he's from, another country. This joker shouted out his mother, all his cousins, his fans out there, and out there where he's from.
Well, here we go, Ralph.
He took 5 minutes to do the.
It's it's a global game, and this is them making sure they touch every corner of the world.
Yeah.
Because for 3 days they have, they have American chokehold because we can't get enough football. I'm trying to tell you, Roger Goodell is Nino Brown. He like, man, look, I don't care what we do. We selling. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they cannot watch, like, they don't care that the NBA playoffs going on, man. You gonna watch the draft. And you gonna love the draft.
Yeah.
So I mean, now the thing I love about the draft now, because they've shortened up the time where these guys make the picks. So the draft fly by.
Right.
Like, you look up, man, like day 1 is a wrap.
Right.
They ain't got time, man. Listen, y'all don't need 15 minutes. Y'all been doing your homework for months. Mm-hmm. If your player is there, put the name on the card, get that thing in there, and let's go, man. I love that they took it from 15 minutes to like 10, and then the second and third days, it's even shorter. Mm-hmm. I love that, man. Like, I love it.
Did you see when what was the wide receiver from that went to Philly? That went to Philly.
Oh yeah, Pittsburgh called him. Yeah.
It was like,
he like, man, why they calling me?
Yo, if I could have been a fly on the wall in Pittsburgh when they heard them say that, like, why they calling me? I just wonder what the facial expressions were from all them coaches and GMs and owner in Pittsburgh. That had to be funny.
Yeah. Well, next year you can best believe they gonna limit that camera on them dudes when they get that phone call.
See, that's that ESPN crap, because that's why I will always watch NFL Network. Honestly, is because NFL Network, they still make it it's like a thrill. Like, you don't know what's going to happen. You're waiting, you're seeing what they're going to pick. ESPN, doom, 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 doom. The pick is in. They be showing the guy already before Goodell make the pick or say who they pick. And it's like, come on, man, you spoiling it. You already see the guy on the phone, like, all right, well, I guess he getting drafted. But before we get into the draft, whatever, I got to ask you, what was the best? So you look at that one, that happened, but then, it's been some crazy draft day moments, like the CD Lamb.
Forever classic.
That's a classic.
Forever classic.
What was another one? It was one more that happened.
Russell Wilson, old girlfriend.
Russell Wilson.
The excitement she had on her face, and whoever took that timeless picture, like, that's gonna be forever used. Like, she will forever be like looking crazy. She probably hate that picture. She probably trying to go.
Yeah.
She probably done called Google a million times. Like, man, what do it take to take that picture down?
Then the fact that she was all excited, like she was gonna get that. That joker said, "Up." My favorite one, honestly, is the Drew Rosenhaus with I was about to say Le'Veon Bell, not with Le'Veon Bell. With God, who did the Redskins draft? Willis McGahee. Do you remember when
the fake phone call?
Yeah, the fake phone call when they were trying.
Phone call. Yeah. He was falling. They're like, yeah, man, just get on the phone.
We're gonna call each other and talk. But it was so dope because they were talking, and then you could see Willis McGahee when he broke down and started crying, like even because he knew he was about to get that jump was crazy, man. Yeah, but all right. So Falcons, what do you think about the Falcons? You like what they did?
I listen. You can tell a lot of preparation went into their draft. You can tell they did the homework. They went and got like specific players to fulfill specific needs for the team. I think Matt Ryan did. I think Matt Ryan did a great job with his first draft. I know.
Cunningham.
It's Matt Ryan draft. Like, let's not get this. Matt Ryan pulling the trick around now, but I know the city is an uproar. I don't know why this city won't embrace the Terrell family.
They upset about it?
Oh man, what? The timeline was killing Avion, killing him.
Wow.
But the thing I think people don't understand, or people not gonna get where they will see it, where AJ has no emotion.
Mm-hmm.
AJ just cool. Like AJ is just like his dad. He just like his dad. AV is a dog, and he wears hard on his sleeve. He's gonna, but AV gonna have Mercedes-Benz jumping because he played with that kind of excitement. He's always been that way. Even when he was at Ben Hill, he was like, they don't like it today. They're gonna love AV in Atlanta. They're gonna love him.
Yeah,
he playing in his city. He's playing in his city. Stop, people, stop.
It was funny. They did a Zoom call. We were waiting for PR. They was having problems. He was talking to us like, let me hit record. So they weren't even ready. He over there, bro.
That's the kind of dude, man. That's the kind of dude. We was talking.
He on the streets. They were like, "Congrats, appreciate that, bro." Hey, he got a camera. Hey, man, yeah, dog. No, I can't. All that. It was just you could just tell his.
That's the type dude, and he's always been that way. Always.
And the funny thing is, he brings it out of AJ. You could tell the dynamic when AJ's around him. AJ acts a little different. He's more looser.
Just a little, not much, just a little.
But just you could tell though, because in the locker room, and you've been around him in the locker room. AJ just.
That's always been AJ, man. AJ is the AJ. Now he act just like his dad, man. To know Adele. Adele is the coolest man. You're not gonna get a rise out of him at all. Even when his dad, I remember, and it's so funny that his dad ended up like deleting his social media because he was just like, man, I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of it. Because he just couldn't understand, like, why wouldn't somebody be happy about a kid that y'all have watched from Little League to high school, college, come back home and really rep the city? Like, y'all complain about we don't have no homegrown. It don't get no more homegrown than AJ and not Avion. Like, it's sickening, man. It's sickening, but but that's our city. That's our city do.
From a football standpoint, you okay with it?
I like the draft. Like, I think the Falcons did a good job again identifying the needs, hitting those needs. Look at Branch. Branch immediately gets you that slot danger receiver. Then he's gonna give you something in the return game. They went and they needed a big bodied linebacker. They went and got the kid out of Oklahoma. You definitely need your slot corner. They went and got Avion. I think the Falcons draft was very good. I enjoy it. Like I say, Matt Ryan and Ian Cunningham, they did a very good job with their first draft. It's just a shame that the city, and then too, the city don't like Matt Ryan. The city still, it's still 28-3 out here in these streets. So.
So I'm going to tell you the team that I liked, be honest, that I like what they did was the Jets.
The Jets had a great draft.
They had a very
they had a very good draft.
Yeah, I like what they did. And again, for all those people, I don't know, man. Glenn might get fired, and he might. No, the owner has Aaron Glenn's back, and then you got to understand they're building. It's going. I keep telling folks it takes time. Look at the Bears with Ryan Poles. He told the fans of, hey, be patient.
Yeah.
He told them that.
Especially when you don't have a quarterback in place. The Jets don't have a quarterback.
After the second draft, he was like, just be patient. Now, I'll make sure to be patient. And you got to build. And so I like what the Jets did. I'm not going to lie, though. It made sense, the Jeremiah Love pick with Arizona. They could have went defense, but they were like,
okay.
They were like, let me go ahead and get.
I mean, they got the best player in the draft,
and this is the thing, right? And I know you agree with me on this. When you pick that high, you can't go. I don't think you pick, especially in this draft, any draft alone. You usually go with at number 3 from 5 to 1, 4 to 1. You're gonna go best player available for the most part.
Wow, they got the best player in the draft.
In this draft, you have to get the best player in the draft.
No brainer.
Makes sense. Yeah, it was a no brainer.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna tell you, the wide receiver got a lot of teams. A lot of people say that when Tennessee picked Tate, it was they should have got this guy. Lane was there. Lemon. Who do you think won as far as getting the wide receiver? Do you like where Tate ended up?
I like what Tate ended up. I think the guy who's probably gonna have the most impact, the young fella that ended up going to Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. I think he just fits what they're going to do, and it all but seems that AJ Brown is out the door.
Right.
It all but seems AJ Brown. So they kind of got a guy who probably a little more shiftier than AJ. Mm-hmm. I think he's gonna be able to come in and make an impact. I think he got drafted. He's gonna have, because he's gonna probably get fed. Now, Cornell Tate, I thought the Titans would have went offensive lineman to protect Cam Ward, but they got a guy who probably the most polished receiver in this draft. Just a smooth route runner. You pair him with Calvin Ridley, who's another very good route runner. I wasn't sold on Tate. I mean, I like Tate. I like Tate a lot. And I just think Tennessee was like, let's just get the best overall receiver. Mm-hmm. I think, but he's not the most explosive. I think Makai is probably, to me, I think Makai and Concepcion, the kid from Texas A&M. Yeah, I think they're just like electric. Mm-hmm. Just get the ball in their hands any kind of way. Speed sweeps, that little receiver screen. Like, you can't do it to Cornell Tate. Cornell Tate got to run routes. You're not going to be throwing him no receiver screen. You're not going to be running no reverses with Cornell Tate. I mean, you're not. But I think Lemon and like I say, the kid Philly. Did Lemon go to Philly? No,
Lemon got Philly.
Lemon. So
Lemon
I think Lemon day one he goes in there because him and Devontae Smith are really two different guys. Yeah, and I think with Lemon, you get a guy like I say, you just right now raise up, throw him like a smoke pass, right, and just let him go on to get 12, and he might spin out of it and go yard. So right. I like what Philly did. I think they got they got the guy who probably gonna contribute the most day one.
As far as your team, Dallas, you're a Cowboys fan now. Do you like what they did? Because I'm not gonna lie, I was at the game, but when I saw that they went and got Caleb Downs, I was like, yo, they needed that. That was good.
Yeah.
But the draft total, were you okay?
Yeah, because they went and drafted defense. Nothing wrong with the offense. Nothing is wrong with the offense. Like, they can't stop nobody. They can score 40, but they're gonna give up 42.
Mm-hmm.
So you get all of these defensive guys, and you get guys who are gonna be day one guys. You plug Caleb Downs in, and he day one. You know, my only concern about Caleb Downs is he's gonna try to, we're in negotiation with the number. So I mean, he say he don't care about weighing 2 because Kobe got 2. So the fans out there get Caleb 2. You know what I'm saying? Kobe ain't played it down yet, but Kobe's like, hey man, he gonna want that 2. It's gonna cost.
Right,
so
right.
I send you me and Kobe conversation. I tell you, I send you about
right.
I'm gonna send you Kobe asking price.
Okay.
It's hilarious. I was like, hey man, you wild, my boy. You wild, my boy. So that's my only dilemma. Because I kind of maybe already ordered my number 2 jersey, and I'm gonna feel some kind of way if I'm gonna go get the name taken off it, and you know what I'm saying, and put Caleb Downs' name on it. Like I'm gonna feel some kind of way.
Hey,
but I love the draft. I love the draft.
Speaking of Caleb Downs, I just gotta say the Ohio State, they better have a great recruiting process I hope they did. I think they did. Because dog, it's like everybody and their mama from Ohio State got drafted.
Bro.
Like 15 Ohio State players got drafted, dog. Like, dang.
Nobody develops football players better than Ohio State. It's a factory.
Yeah, it is. Man.
It's a football factory.
Every position they were getting drafted.
And you're going there to getting developed at Ohio State.
Right.
You're not only playing some of the best competition, and I keep trying to tell everybody, even though we're down here SEC currently, I keep telling y'all the Big Ten is the best football conference in America. I keep trying to tell people that, but whatever. But
hey, you know what though? With the Bears, I'm gonna tell you, what I like about Chicago and what I like about what we have now, I love this about. I know you say Matt Ryan was in charge of that, but in the draft picks that you all pick, I mean not you all, but the Falcons pick, it kind of reminds me of what Poles would do in Chicago.
Yeah.
Especially with the fact that let me see.
I just sent you Kobe asking price.
Let me see. I don't see it.
You get it. So soon as they draft, I'm texting, hey, bro, we are not selling it. No, we are not giving that number to Downs.
My God, that's funny.
He can't get it for no less than that right now.
Right. Kobe funny.
Kobe is a clown.
Yeah, man. The Bears, because they don't pick, because you got a lot of teams that pick according to tradition of how teams pick. This is what we're supposed to do.
Right.
Poles don't do that. And Ben Johnson definitely don't do that. Yeah. So I like the safety pick.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought that, I thought we was going to go DM, but Thieneman, have you seen him play?
Yeah.
And they say he was the second best safety on the board.
And the reason why I love the draft 1 through 7 rounds, because some of my little side gig work is always breaking down film and helping out these different publications or whatever. So I get to see all of these guys, and that's why I'm gonna watch the draft from really the third day is really my favorite day, because now you find out which scouting departments have really done their work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, man, okay, where you get him from? You know what I'm saying? How you hear a lot of it? And this is why I'm always telling everybody, don't believe nothing your team says during the draft process because they trying to cuff and hide players. Like, I'm not gonna praise nobody and have you like all in my hand. Like, hey man,
Right.
let me go see why they like him. No, dog. Like, man, we think everybody sucks.
Right. Like
Everybody's sorry.
the Malik Muhammad pick for the Bears, a cornerback from Texas.
Yeah.
I love that. That was a big one. Now, when they went and they drafted Xavier Thomas in the 4th round. I didn't, or 3rd round. It was 4th round. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand why we went so high to get him.
Yeah.
But I mean, they knew what they knew. Like even with the tight end and third round pick, we picked another tight end. Yeah. But he knows what he wants. Ben knows. You let the mad scientist do what he do.
Because Ben gonna use 2 and 3 tight end sets.
Yep. So
he gonna beat up the middle of the field.
I love that. And then I also
Middlebrook. That's the worst pick of the draft right there. Because he can't help you for 3 years.
You think
minimum?
You think Stafford staying for 3 years?
Man, Stafford ain't going nowhere, man. Think about it. So this is kind of the understanding I got about the Ty Simpson situation. Once we kind of relax. Now, true indeed, the Rams should have picked somebody because that Super Bowl wonder where it's kind of it's open, but it's not open long.
Right.
You need a player who helps you today. So pretty much my LA guy was basically saying, listen, we're gonna lose Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy trying to get out of there. Still really don't know what Stetson Bennett is. Mm-hmm. You don't know. So go ahead and get a guy who you come in and just go on and start grooming him as your backup, maybe. But Stafford, they're saying Stafford looking to play 2 to 3 more years. So you're gonna redshirt a guy, but I don't know why you take him at 13. Like he would have still been there at the end of the 1st round.
That's true.
I think.
That's true. No, and I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah. I mean, maybe they're looking like, hey, if Stafford do stay, it worked with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, now Simpson don't have Aaron Rodgers' talent, but still it works to see him sit and just get all that teaching and
soak up all that knowledge.
Yeah. So it worked. But yeah, when I saw that, I was like shocked, like, wow.
Bro, it threw me for a whole loop. I need a drink now. Cause that I didn't nobody had that on their bingo card. Nobody.
And that was the thing with this draft because it was so wide open. Usually it reminds me of fantasy football, fantasy draft. It usually be a team that make a pick. It'll throw the whole draft off like what? And then you start seeing other teams start scrambling to pick their position because hey, this might be going. Like you didn't have that this year. Yeah. So I don't know if Rams are trying to throw off the draft or whatever, but
they did because a lot of people that I had talked to leading up that basically everybody was like, if Ruben Bain is there, they're gonna take Bain and pair him with Verse and the rest of that defensive front. Can you imagine how crazy that would have been?
Yeah, that'd have been crazy.
What? And that's why Tampa Bay didn't waste no time. Like Bain up, go turn that card in, get him. And like kind of like with the Cowboys, a guy who who everybody said was gonna be a top 5 pick.
Right.
He there at 11. Like, well, he there, and you like, man, let me trade up and go on and get him, folks. Miami get him, or whoever's there, trade up and go get him.
Right.
If your guys there, if you're true to your board, and like say, because a lot of these teams, they kind of map out from what they hear, or they think, okay, this team gonna do this. Okay, damn, he falling. He falling. And get on the phone. If they don't take him, we got to go. They don't take him. Yeah, let's go get our guy. Mm-hmm. Let's go because in a lot of drafts, your guy is not there.
Right.
So it made sense. And I think one of the biggest takeaways I took from this draft, teams are getting back to let's build inside out. A lot of offensive linemen, a lot of defensive linemen, a lot of defensive ends. Like those guys were going off the board in the 1st round because it's a definite drop off from like the first round guys to when you start like getting, second, third, fourth round guys. Now, not saying the guy's not gonna be good, but some of those first round guys, like they have like elite traits, or like if we get them, we know plug and play day one guy. We know what we getting. So yeah, I like that teams went back to that. Like a lot of, offensive line, defensive line come out the board like back to back to back. Yeah, it wasn't sexy, but that's how you win football games.
But I'm with you. I like those late round picks, even some of the second day picks, where because of a Ruben Bain, like because they took Todd Simpson, kind of throw off the draft. Yeah. Now people getting people who weren't expected to be there, which are now leaving other players available, or so like last year when the Bears they picked up Burden, in the second round. He wasn't supposed to be there. And they got him. But then, like you said, the late rounds, man, like you think of Tom Brady's, you think of the 49ers quarterback now, you think of Kyle Manon guy, a 7th round pick. That was a great pick.
Yeah, man.
Shoot. I remember, and then we can move on. I will never forget this. This is when we were on a radio. We had a draft analyst come on, and local kid, he was working for us and everything with the 3-point conversion. And he came on the show on Saturday. The draft started Thursday. So on Saturday morning, he said, "Hey, I'm going to tell y'all right now." He said, "I just want to throw this in. I believe." This is before the draft started. Like, I believe it's going to be a kid. It's going to be in the 5th or 6th round. Watch out for this kid named David Montgomery. He said, "I really think the Bears y'all going to get him. And watch what I say. He's going to be a starter. He's going to take over that job." So I'm like, all right, man, like, cool. Sure enough, it happened. The Bears took him. And what you say about Montgomery took over that job. And so, those late round picks.
Them gems, dog. Them gems, and you don't see it. You're like, we're gonna take a fly on him, man. A dude end up coming to be like a whole dog for you.
Yeah, that's. But like you said, that's that scouting, man. That's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who would usually your 6th and 7th round players don't make the team.
Yeah.
6th and 7th round.
But see and for scouts, that's how you move up the ranks. That's how you become like a dude. Cause they be like, man, I know who region was that? Man, tell him to come upstairs. Tell him to come upstairs like that.
Like I said, I hate to talk about my team, but that Kyle Manon got a 7th round pick, and look what he did for the Bears, man. He was, man. So, like I said, overall, it was good. It was a good draft. So, shout out to NFL for making it nice in Pittsburgh. That's what I heard. So, all right, man. It is time for the most infamous, the most famous topic. Let's get it. Yo, I'm going to go first because mine's quick, but I'm giving a stop it to, and most people might agree to what he's trying to do, but my stop is going to Adam Silver because you keep trying to come up with ways for teams to stop tanking. No, now is we're going to come up with teams to where they hate losing. Stop it. What? If you got to come up with something for players to hate losing, to make them hate losing more, maybe you shouldn't be the. I like Adam Silver, and I ain't even gonna put that on him because that's the players in the league. But come on, y'all. So I guess I ain't gonna give it Silver. I'm gonna give it to whoever.
Man. That dude
Adam.
Sucks. Yes, he sucks. He sucks. Think about it. He was in attendance the other night. Usually when the commissioner in attendance, the referee be even killed. They swallowed the whistles even more. They like, man, we ain't studying, man. What he gonna do? He ain't David Stern.
Yeah, David Stern, they was scared of him.
David Stern like Tony Soprano.
What? Yeah, man. But That's crazy. But yeah, man. So yeah, I'm gonna give him one more stop. But Adam Silver get my stop it, man. I believe I saw that talking about we have a couple of ways that we're gonna make it teams hate losing more. If I have to get you to hate losing, you shouldn't be playing at all.
That part.
I hate losing more than winning. So yeah. All right, Mace, it's on you, bro. What's your stop?
So because sports and music they coexist, they collide. Rappers want to be athletes, athletes want to be rappers, and all this thing. My stop it goes to verses. Versus, it's time for y'all to officially kill this thing. It was great for COVID. It got us through COVID. Y'all done had us a couple of gems. We'll never forget the Locks and Dipset. Dude, y'all are giving us French Montana versus Rick Ross. That's gonna be terrible. Because first of all, who even listen to French Montana? I can't name you 3 French Montana songs. Gil Swiss and Timberland, the biggest stop it, because don't nobody want to see that.
Stop it.
Nobody.
Stop it.
French Montana.
Stop.
Oh, Rick Ross?
That ain't even gonna be no good battle. I thought they were partners.
Yeah. They're gonna be laughing and nah. This is not doing COVID. COVID, it was cool when you had
This is what I'm
in the basement laughing.
This is what I'm saying. Like, who wants to see Rick Ross and French Montana?
Taking
what Swizz and Timberland or whoever helping them with verses. It's time to just, man.
I thought they were done with that anyway.
Nah, they still they sold it to whoever, but they're still like part
right,
of it.
G. Right, G.
I know no French Montana song.
Me neither.
None. When I saw them announcement, I said, man, let me make sure somebody ain't pranking, because like 3 people said it to me because they know I'm just a music junkie. Then I went to Apple and Versus page. I said, who told them this was a good idea? This is terrible.
They running out of stuff. Hey, you see what G said? People are in Adam Silver's ear about tanking like their boosters for the high school football team in Texas.
Man, listen, Adam Silver. I was like, if they put the camera on Adam Silver one more time. Man, please. Ain't nobody studying Adam Silver, man. Like, get that dude out of here, man.
The Silver's defense, though, hey, and the teams, they going crazy because they ain't never seen a lineup come out of college like this ever. You know what I'm saying? Where you got some kids that could really make a difference coming out of college. So I get it. All right, man. Let's speaking of Adam Silver, man, these Hawks. Can I go first?
Go.
All right. So let me get my I told you moment. I said in the beginning, I told y'all, I don't think the Hawks. I thought Knicks was gonna beat them. I thought they were gonna sweep them. I ain't gonna lie, but Hawks won 2 games. Thank God we get to go to I get to cover a 3rd game, which my daughter got a concert Thursday. Side note, she doing a solo in the start at 7. So I got to be at that.
Got to be at that.
First solo. So I'm gonna have to catch the game late, man. But anyway. If you look at the games the Hawks won, and just look at this series, it's only one game the Hawks played well in. And that was the game toward the end. Knicks took the lead at the end, and that's when McCollum hit the game-winning shot with 12 seconds left at State Farm. Other than that, the Knicks have dominated the whole series. Game 1, we both said it. They shouldn't have won game 2.
No.
You said they got lucky. Shouldn't have won game 2. Game 3, we just talked about how that was the only game they played well. And then game 4, they got blown out. Game at home. And we saw what happened yesterday. You know why everybody thought the Hawks was going to play well? And they were playing well. They were playing good together. They were playing well as in they were playing well. Like, okay, the Hawks they're playing decent. They're playing well. But you know how they played well? And look, the second half of the season, because they got all the tankers. Remember we kept talking about that?
Schedule
schedule?
worked in their favor. It worked in their favor.
They play all of the tankers.
Schedule
And it
worked
made them
well in
look
their favor. It worked well in their
great.
favor.
And my thing is, yeah, they could be a good team, but not this year with a team like with Jalen Johnson being his first time playing. You know, he's learning. You got to learn. Hey, they don't call it like they used to call it in the regular season. You got to go in there tough. You know what I'm saying? You can't go in there soft. You know what I'm saying? And go in there and think they're gonna call it ticky-tack. No, not that. So, but I give that to him. There's nothing wrong with that. I understand that, Jalen. I'm with you. He said himself, Dyson's first time really being a player, even though he's played pretty well, though. I'm not gonna get at him, you know. Can't take Dyson nowhere, though. I always say that about Dyson. I love that about Dyson. It's a compliment. Can't take him nowhere. He always trying to fight. I love that about Dyson, though. But I felt like Nikhil, this was different from Nikhil because he's an integral part now as far as you a scorer. We're relying on you to score, and I think the bright lights got to him too so far. But all in all, somebody had to win game 5. It was tied up. You know what I'm saying? Whether they got blown out or not, somebody had to win game 5. Now you come back home. Atlanta, what you gonna do? But I want your take on it and tell me what you think. Yeah, you're right. They don't have no answer for Cat.
Yeah, I mean,
but the Knicks don't trust them, right?
This pretty much kind of how I saw the series. These guys, I mean, you know, a lot of these guys first time in the playoffs. We talked about how, like, you know, you can't expect McCollum to carry you.
No.
In this series, like, you know, Jalen is seeing it. Nikhil is seeing it. Things are just ratcheted up more in the playoffs. And then when you help the Knicks by just settling for jump shots, like nobody's going to the basket. Everybody just standing around. So, yeah, the Knicks going to put – and these are like the lessons I remember, like when we were growing up, how teams had, you know, you got to just figure out playoff basketball. Then you kind of get a little better next year.
Yeah,
and then take by that third or fourth trip to the playoff. Now you ready. You done seen, like, you really know what it means.
OKC
to play playoff basketball.
OKC, just like OKC. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, right. You know, this team, this is gonna do wonders for them. Because like now in the offseason, they're gonna understand, like, this is not good enough. You know, the regular season. And I mean, they've heard people say it. They've been hooping their whole life. It's a reason why guys become that guy in the playoffs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Great regular season. Don't nobody care. Your legacy is built and cemented in the playoffs. That's how guys become legendary. If you want people to talk about you, give somebody a playoff worthy performance that people are going to talk about forever. And see, that's one of the things that as much as we knock Trey, beat up Trey, that one season, Trey, up until he hurt his ankle, I mean, he was putting on a master class on this is how you perform. This is how he became like a dude that you kind of had to respect. Now, he didn't have no more playoff success, but in that moment and for that time, you were like,
yeah. Well, if you got Trey in the playoffs, Trey was going to step up. I mean, and the thing is with Trey, and I think most players got to understand, even with Nikhil, sometimes, hey, in a playoff game, who cares if you shot 10 for 35 or 6 for 20? Nobody care about that.
You got to keep gunning.
You got to play.
You got to keep gunning.
Now, if you taking bad shots, and that's different. But if you just keep gunning. It's all about what.
And the Hawks have been taking so many bad shots. Like,
yes,
Jalen has become the bad shot king. And then, like, I don't know what Kaminga got there doing.
That dude.
Like, what are you doing, dude?
They must be telling him to gun. And he can, because he done shooting. Like, dude, what you? Yeah, that
ain't even your shot, my boy.
Right. Yeah. So, but I mean, in order to win game 6, first of all, it's not a weekend, so half of New York not going to be there.
Yeah.
But they have to don't leave anything hanging. Like you got to go in and shoot and just it's a dog fight. Jalen got to be aggressive. I know we keep saying that, but bro, this is your time to step. Just be aggressive. You have a bad shot, that's okay. Go make them force them, make them foul you.
Yeah.
You know, he's had little moments where he's done that, but
he be out there selling, man. He be out there selling now. He be like, yeah, I'm 6'9", and the guy guard me like 6'4". I'm gonna shoot this fall away left foot jumper that ain't gonna fall.
Right. Where's Reese?
Because it's all like, man, over there with his warm up on the whole game.
They need to play him. Why not?
Yeah.
Right. James Harden.
They need, I'm like, man, put Buddy Hield out there, man. Play everybody on that bench. Find out. At
this time, you need to, because it ain't working. Whatever you're doing, it's not working.
Yeah, it's not working at all. Definitely not working.
It's not. So, yeah, just do whatever you can, but do it. All right. With the other series. So let me go to this Orlando, Detroit, because I'm shocked. I don't know whether I'm shocked that Detroit is playing bad, and I don't know if it's playing bad. This is an old school. This is a grind out tough. Like honestly, this year in the playoffs, it's been very refs been letting them be very physical.
Oh yeah,
in most of these series,
and
not
all.
all.
The scores reflecting it a lot of times. The scores reflecting it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Orlando, man, the way Orlando was playing shocked me. So I don't know. Do you think it's more of Detroit just playing that bad, or Orlando is playing that good?
I think it's a mixture of both. Clearly, styles make fights. Orlando they match up well against Detroit, and I don't know if it's because I saw somebody call them the worst number 1 seed ever.
Yeah, Brew, I'm probably saying on here. Yeah, my God saying that.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't think none of us saw it playing out this way. Because I think, people had high hopes for Detroit. Cade getting back in stride. So you had high hopes. And then, the 1-8, the 1-8, you're just like, Orlando, glad to be here, blah, 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 blah. Man, Orlando, like, bro, we're finna send these folks home. We're finna really send them home.
I think that injury, or his lungs collapsing, I messed up. I messed up the rhythm, the flow.
Yeah. Obviously.
And not saying that if that didn't happen, Orlando wouldn't be playing like they are, because you have, like you said, it's a mixture of both. You have to give Orlando credit. But you can see where it's messed up their rhythm and his rhythm. And where's Jaren doing? Like, what is he doing? What is doing? Like, so, but Orlando, man, shout out to the coach, Mosley. Shout out to all of them. Like, look at Jalen Suggs. This joker keeps shooting threes. You're not going to hit a three, Jalen. Stop shooting them. But he going to keep gunning.
Keep gunning, dog.
He stay gunning. Like, bruh, you're not going. Why does he keep shooting? But he's been hustling and everything else. So, yeah. So, like I said, shout out to Orlando, man. That was one that I'm shocked. I didn't see that coming. Doran been benched at the end of game 4 was telling, yep, you're right, G. That was telling.
Detroit look bad too, dog. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. They look bad.
They look scary. They look, and it's again, maybe they found a match, because I don't think no other team in the East are as this physical or been as physical with them like Orlando has been with them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And I think that's what's bothering them. They weren't looking for this. What team do you think has the best chance of coming back in their series?
None of them. Nah, but if you know, so with Ant being down,
Oh,
I I think Denver like yeah we can clap these dudes up. We ain't got to worry about Ant. We can find a way to clamp these dudes up because they don't have nobody to bail them out.
have both of them dudes go out.
Yeah, you know. I think Denver around there with that little smile on their face, like, yeah. We
Yeah,
got
we
these jokers
good.
right where we want them now.
Hey, like I said, it's like what I say. Like you play somebody that really can't play pool, and you killing them. They got like five
They
of their
playing
balls.
defense on the table.
Yeah, 5 balls on the table, and you got one, and you scratch on 8. I
Yeah,
knew I'd kick your butt. You be like,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
That's how.
Please go tell the whole story.
Yeah, that's what Denver feel like right now.
Yeah.
They feel good. You know what? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna stick with it. They lost their chance when they lost game 3 because they had a chance to win game 3. But that Philly Boston series, it's gonna get interesting, man.
Gonna be interesting, but you know it's gonna all come down to that health of 21.
Oh yeah, it is.
If 21 can get, because I mean 21 is a difference maker.
Man, you saw it. You know,
and
the first
you can
game.
see it.
Yeah, the first game I understood because he was rusty. You know, you came in to play, but that was, last night, yeah, you could see it. And then, like I said, they're the most talented team. They're the most talented away team in the playoffs right now. Lower seed team in the playoffs by far.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, and they should have took advantage when they had a lead in game 3 late. Let Boston come back because that game 4, Boston was hitting everything. Dog, they were doing trick shots, dog. Everything they were shooting from half court. I'm talking about everybody was shooting. It was going nothing but net, nothing but net. Everybody came in.
Like they always say, the rim like an ocean, like throwing rock in the ocean, like can't miss.
About to have a game of his life. Hey, hey, you know what, G? Rudy been balling though. I give Rudy credit, man. The defense he been playing on Joker, man.
Dog, Rudy has had a hell of a series, dog.
Yeah.
Rudy like he out there playing for a new contract.
Right. Right.
Middlebrook,
yeah.
that's the one thing you got to worry about with that Joker, man.
Yeah, but that's
that Joker that will get hurt in a heartbeat.
What you think gonna happen with this Cleveland Toronto series? You think it's gonna be one of them series where just the home team wins?
Yeah, I mean that
like they win 2 at her, they win 2, win 1, then they win 1.
Only reason we're gonna win it because we got home court advantage. Game 7 in our building.
Right. Yeah, that's an interesting series. Like I said, I don't trust them dudes playing together, man. Harden and not playing. When I say playing together, not far as like because they don't have good chemistry. I mean, them jokers don't win in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Now I will say Mitchell be balling. Mitchell will ball, but for some reason he can't put the team on his back. Some always go wrong, whether his teammates get hurt or something. Then we know the deal with Harden. So
yeah.
It's
so crazy. Donovan he's such a good player. You know, one of my dudes tells me, man, Donovan's a superstar. No, he's not. He's a very good player. Donovan, he can't, man. Like we not finna see him like, man, we ride Donovan all the way to the championship.
No, he's not that type of player.
No, he's not that type of guy.
But he nice, but yeah, he ain't gonna put you on his back. He can put you on his back so long, but he ain't gonna. Yeah, nah. The other series that is kind of interesting to me is that Houston Lakers series. Like what's going on with Durant and that situation. You know, that's what I'm asking Doc. Matter of fact, you asked Doc that question. You fit it in. Ask Doc about Durant's injury. I forgot all about that. But why is he sitting out? What is it? Is his ankle that bad? Because Houston look horrible, dog. They can't score at all. They can't score. That's why I said when they got Durant, I just didn't think it wasn't gonna work. I didn't think so. They need a point guard. They need other players. But the bad thing about that is Lakers don't look good either. Lakers winning, but not. Hey, I give it up to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is balling. Marcus Smart is having the hell of his life.
Baller.
He's balling. But and LeBron has stepped up to be LeBron, you know. But other than that, the Lakers not playing well either. But they're hurt though. So you know what? They're hurt. They are hurt. I can't take nothing away from them. So they're hurt. So
yeah,
I mean, Durant is really hurt, bone bruise and sprained ankles. Okay, but gee, isn't this what we get every year though?
But then too, man,
Can we put him in that?
Man, all these jokers old, man. All these jokers old, man. What did year 17 for KD?
Yeah, it's time. KD been hurt the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, man. Did think about this too, man. When KD put it all on the line and go to state towards Achilles, he like, man, look, man. Y'all know I'm a dog, but man, if I can't go, I can't go, man. I'm not finna go out here and risk life and limb out here, man.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So there you go. Bone bruise and sprained ankle. So we need to talk about Ask Doc that because he played 78 games this year. Bad time in year 19. Yeah, that's how it be. Like if you know
year 19, man, old man. These boys old, man.
Look, Durant is almost like I almost put him in CP3 category. Durant missed the most important games of the season in a year. I don't know whether it's going to be playoffs. In Phoenix, he missed the most important games because it took him out the playoff race.
Yeah.
The last 2 years in Phoenix, and then this year he get hurt doing a whatchamacallit, and I hate it. You know, and I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying like it's like the luck, I guess. But even with Durant, they need scoring, man. Houston need firepower. They don't have it.
No, they don't.
When Reed Shepherd, and no disrespect to Reed, when he's like your go-to player when it comes to sport, well, besides Sagoon, it's not good.
Man, Reed Shepherd spent all the last year in the G League, man. Stop.
Yeah,
Even though he was a lottery pick, but man, come on, man. Reed Shepherd,
and he been balling this year, but still.
Yeah, but he's not ready for this. He's not ready for this.
No, he's not gonna take the team over the top. And like I said, like you said, it's injuries. I get it, but they still need more. When they took away Dylan Brooks, man, that hurt them. And Dylan Brooks been balling.
Yeah.
That hurt them. That took away the toughness. It took away that grit. Even some scoring, it took away.
Dylan Brooks grimy too. That's a grimy dude right there, man.
And he's not scared, and he know how to get under LeBron's skin. He the one player that could get. We talked about that. He can get under LeBron's skin.
Easy. Not that Lance Stevenson stuff. That what Lance Stevenson out there. Nah, he.
LeBron just laughed shaking his head. Did you see what Lance Stevenson said? He said,
I seen that fool, man.
Talking about when somebody blew in his ear when he was about to fight.
Yeah.
Van Fleet was a plan A at the point. There was no plan. No, you're right. Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I thought they should have went after a point guard this year. Maybe look, that's why I was saying instead of trade for Durant, maybe you get Trey. I was lobbying for that. They should have gotten Trey. Because you bring in Trey now, you got somebody who can dish the ball and score. And he's young.
Yeah.
And you know one thing Trey gonna do is we just talked about it. When the lights on and it's playoff time, he's gonna shine.
Yeah.
So I just, I didn't think Durant is the type of player that can put a team on his back anymore. Like you said, year 19. He can't do it. So yeah, man. So that Van Fleet injury, it hurt badly.
Real bad.
And then do you think after this, you think because G, you could tell me, you might know too, did Durant get traded for is it 2 years he signed with Houston?
Mm-hmm.
But do you think he's out?
Man, it's time to move on from Kevin Durant, man. If it be year 20, I don't want him in year 20. I ain't getting none out of year 19. We good on, man. We cool on you, man. Twin ought to be ready. It'll be year 3 for Twin. It's time for Twin to go. Twin, this your team. Come on, man.
Because I want to ask you because it feels like this year is like the year where if it don't work here, it's time to do something else. You think that's the same case with Embiid?
So I don't know if Philly want to move on from Embiid and then he goes somewhere and all of a sudden when he leave here, now he playing 82 games and he's super healthy. Like, he's not 2-year extension. That's terrible. That's terrible.
He's stuck. But yeah, with Embiid though, do you keep him? Is it time to move on?
I think they're gonna keep him because I think they're sitting there like, man, he ain't finna go nowhere and get healthy and then be winning no chip and talking about and the process work somewhere else. Nah, he gonna die here in Philly.
So they doing it to hate.
He gonna die here in Philly. It's Philly to the death, buddy.
Because I think this might be the last year for LeBron in LA. I think LeBron going back to Cleveland, dog.
It's time for LeBron, man. I'm ready for LeBron to step away too, man.
Because you saw him step up, and you've seen it in any sport where that once great player, when he's at the end of his time, but he rises up that one next year to give his team that left to play well.
A whole spark.
Yeah, and then it'd be like that's it. Because he can't do it anymore, which is year 21 for him. And this joker being late in the playoffs every year except for one. So, yeah. So, but I think it's time. I think LeBron leaves. I think LeBron is going too. Do you think Minnesota move on from Gobert? Well, shoot, the way Gobert playing now, I don't know. Gobert is balling, but do you think they move on from Gobert?
It may be time. What I'm really more concerned about, at what point does Ant force his way out of Minnesota?
I don't think he will. He just signed a contract. I don't think he's gonna do it.
Man, the NBA guys don't care about that, man. NBA is a players' league. If I want to go, I'm gone. And I cry me a river till y'all let me up out of here. Hey, Jay Hart, the blueprint for that. Man, I don't want to be here no more, man. Get me up out of here. Move me.
But I don't think that, but well, put it like this. You don't see that from Ant just yet. You don't see that energy.
So,
because let's be real. You see it. You can tell when it's like, it's time. You saw LeBron.
So I'm gonna say this because one of my partners, an aunt uncle, like real close, and they've been saying this for like 2 years now. Like, Ant want to get the better weather. The weather up there blows Ant.
Oh yeah.
Like it blows him, and he's over it. And he's like, man, when it snow, he's like, man, get me out of here. I want unpredictable. I want the weather I'm used to.
Hey, that's what happened to Marbury. He said that's the only reason why he left. It wasn't nothing about KG. He said, man, I was tired. My car spent like 2 times on the brick. He said I was tired of it.
They say Ant is always say whenever you tell like Ant watch the weather and like it'd be one of them times where brace yourself for a snowstorm but it just blows Ant. Like he can't leave, can't go do nothing. He's just like, man, nah, get me TF out of here. But we'll see.
KD to Minnesota next season. And before we go, that can work. This is what I was saying. This is why I didn't like the KD trade to Houston or signing whatever it is, because KD is going to be your best player. They're going to look at him as your best player, your go-to player. KD is not that anymore. What you say? Year 19? He can't do it anymore. He can't. So it would be best if he went to a team where you had a top 5 player. So now, as well as KD can score, it don't have to go on his back. But he can't do that anymore. So I like that, G.
He can't.
But I'm gonna tell you what we were talking about. Then Rich is saying Kaminga so Ant can come home. Hold on. Middlebrook, I got something for you. Hold on a second. Wait 1 second.
Stop it.
Man, and for them two alone, come on, dog. You tripping. But here's one I would say. Then we go, for real. Don't be surprised. And I'm giving this to Lauren. I think it's Lauren Williams from AJC. Shout out to Lauren.
Yeah, shout out Lauren. My dog right there. That's my dog.
She asked me what I think about this, and I agree. He started laughing. Yeah, but you tripping on that. But no, she said Devin Booker gets sent back home to Detroit because you know that's where he's from. She said he gets traded to Detroit. I can see that because I think he's at his where he's like, I'm tired of being here. I'm tired of being here.
But he's been there so long now, man. He done overstayed his welcome.
Right, but that's how it be.
He should have dipped up out of there a long time ago.
He was chasing that loot. Now it's time to go. But I can see that happening. I can see him going to Detroit. They give him draft picks and all of that.
And I didn't realize Book had been in the league as long as he's been in the league.
Man, Book came in the league when he was like 15 years old. So Book had played 15 years already. He ain't nothing but 26 years old. Book is young. Still look young.
Dude,
been in the league for 13, 14 years.
Now, I was telling somebody, I was like, he said, boy, go look how long Book been in the league. I said, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, he's been in the league for a minute, dog.
What was that?
He's been in the league for a long time.
I missed some years. I was like, man, what are we doing out here?
I could have sworn he was 17 or 18. He was young. I know he was real young, it seemed like. When he came
man, that's crazy.
Shout out to Book, though. But, yeah, I can see that too, man. Don't be surprised. All right, man, we're going to take a quick break, man. You know, we got family in the building, in the green room. So we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back.
Have a sports injury? Need to see an orthopedic doctor? Ortho Atlanta is one of Metro Atlanta's largest orthopedic and sports medicine practices, providing orthopedic and sports medicine care for the whole family. With 37 physicians and 14 offices, the practice provides the highest level of care for injury of muscles, joints, bones, and spine. Ortho Atlanta offers convenient access to a full range of musculoskeletal surgeons and specialists. Ortho Atlanta also offers on-site physical therapy, pain management care, MRI imaging, and workers' compensation care. The Ortho Atlanta surgery centers in Austell and Fayetteville provide cost-effective, same-day surgical procedures in an accredited outpatient center. Hip, knee, shoulder, back pain? Ortho Atlanta has you covered with specialists in all areas. Same-day appointments, orthopedic care for the whole family. Ortho Atlanta, Atlanta's choice for orthopedic and sports medicine care. Learn more at www.orthoatlanta.com.
Hey, this is Earl Campbell.
Hey, it's Chuck the Iceman Liddell.
This is Emmett Smith, and you're listening to 3 Point Conversion.
All right, we are back inside the 3 Point Conversion Sports Lounge, and we have family in the building. We have none other than orthopedic for Ortho Atlanta, Dr. Donnie Fowler III. What's going on, Doc? Yeah, we see the tan. Was that a good time, huh? Yeah, we see you.
We don't. I don't see Doc.
You don't see him?
No.
I see him.
How you see him?
Oh, now I see me.
Yeah, hey, there you go. You, of course, you see him because you on the control.
He was there the whole time.
Look at
Right
that
under
master's
it.
hat. Look at that master's hat.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at
the
that
master's
master's
hat.
hat.
Right under it, yeah.
Well, I was driving all day back from the beach, so I got the hair is not working right now, so the hat's staying on. So
Doc, I gotta come. I need to ask you a question about. I think I'm about to make an appointment coming up for next week because my wrist and this ring finger is getting stuck. Look at it.
yeah, it's called trigger finger. It is.
What? How long is it gonna be to that? What I do? What did I do something?
No, it's just overuse. The tendon gets inflamed, and then it starts getting stuck when you bend it. So
That'll go away.
It can go away, but sometimes you need a shot. Sometimes it even comes down to surgery. But
Well, I might need to get a shot because I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking like, God, I hope I ain't had no stroke. I'm thinking, but somebody else told me, yeah, I had that before. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm thinking I had a stroke or whatever. But anyway, Doc, let's move on. I know I'm always injured, but at least I'll be in the game. I still come on and perform, unlike
there you go.
Embiid and everybody else. So, but Doc, I want to ask you, we saw what happened to Anthony Edwards and his injury and the hyperextension and all on his knee. If they make it somehow, how long will he be out?
Yeah, I mean the good news, it could have obviously been worse. I mean, even though it looks bad, anytime the knee bends backwards, that's actually a good thing because again, that as far as like versus if it bends like inwards is never good. That's always ACL. When it goes backwards, usually, it strains things. The bones knock together in the front when it goes backwards like that, so you bruise in the front of the bone. But it usually doesn't tear something that needs surgery. So as bad as it looks, it's kind of a lucky thing. But still, I mean, that a bone bruise, basically there's fluid in the bone, which causes pain and swelling in the knee. So it all just depends on how fast, even though nothing's torn, you can get that fluid and swelling down in the knee and get him back performing. So I think they said minimum 2 weeks. I think that's a little optimistic. If it was a mild one, then maybe. I mean, I've seen some that take 4 to 6 weeks, but they're saying 2 weeks to start out. That means he's at least out the rest of this series, and obviously if they advance, maybe back for the next one. But we'll see.
Doc, another calf strain. Orlando Magic forward Franz Wagner. He's out tonight. How will that? If they move forward, if they advance, if they go ahead and take down Detroit, how does he look for the second round?
Yeah, they're calling it mild. So again, still would love him in a closeout game. My boy Paolo just have to shoulder a little more load, but Duke, what's up? But I think he will be back the next series, but you don't want to play obviously with calf injuries. We've been seeing too many Achilles tendons pop the last couple of years. And again, if the calf is weak, then you're putting more strain on the tendon that attaches to, and that's the Achilles. So they're going to be smart about it. Obviously, he's out the next game. I could see him back assuming they advance to the next series at some point. But yeah, they don't want to turn this into something bigger.
Hey, Mace, I'm gonna just ask it. It fits right here. Kevin Durant, with his bone bruise and sprained ankle, does it look like he's gonna be out? I mean, if they don't lose tonight for the rest of the season. I mean, for the rest of the series.
I think it's tough for him too. Not calling him old, but not bouncing back.
Okay, now we lost Doc right there. I lost him. Can you hear him?
Yeah.
Froze. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, there you go.
Got me? Oh, sorry. I think it might be my connection. No, I was just saying he's not body. I mean, he takes care of his body, but he's not who he was 10, 15 years ago. And injuries have mounted up. So obviously you're a little more concerned at his age. when he has stuff accumulating like he does. So I think it's going to be tough for him to be back this series and to be effective, even if he makes it back.
Do you think he came when he played game 2? You think that kind of slowed him down?
Yeah, I mean, I think it certainly probably aggravated things. I mean, to some degree, but obviously it's not the regular season where I think they had to take a chance and try to get him out and hope for the best, and it probably pushed things in the push things in the wrong direction.
G's on here in the chat room. G said, "Call him old. He's old." That's what
I was trying to say it in a polite manner, but you and him are the same age, right, Mr. Controversy?
No, I wish. I wish I was that age again. I'm 46. Yeah, no, we're not the same age. Me and LeBron the same age. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, babe. You got the last word.
So, we got to talk about just the advancement of ACL. What is going on these days? Because Pat Mahomes, if you listen to everybody in that camp and everybody in Kansas City, he's gonna be ready for week 1, Doc. Take us through these guys. Basically, ACL becoming almost like the new sprained ankle or something, like ankle sprain. Like, what is going on? Because I came from an era where your ACL, you was out a year, like, and you weren't gonna be normal to year 2. You could run, but you weren't gonna be able to run to year 2. Now, talk about the advancements in this ACL.
Hey, Mason, then I'm jealous. Hey, you weren't gonna be the same after that either. Like,
and then you got a big zipper on your leg where they done cut down your knee.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say an ACL is a sprained ankle. There's a lot of things that I know it's a joke. There are a lot of things that have, I'd say, not necessarily changed, but improved. Some of it's kind of how we, believe it or not, where we drill the tunnels in the bone to put the graft. It used to be much more like the graft was like straight up and down, and now it's much more like horizontal or oblique. So just changing kind of the physics of the angle of how you put the ligament inside the knee, that alone has made a big difference in re-rupture rate. Usually using bigger grafts, we're using other sutures and anchors that are stronger, load to failure than we had, 20 years ago. There are different things you can do to augment around the knee. There are things you can inject in the knee to try to, instigate a little bit more healing. So, I mean, there's probably like 5 or 6 things that, we're doing differently now than 20 years ago that all kind of help move things along. But I mean, you're still seeing some people take a full year. I mean, Juju Watkins, she's, got hurt in last year's NCAA tournament, didn't play at all this entire season. Basically, she's taken almost 2 years off before she's going back to competitive basketball, if you think of it that way, or a year and a half. But and there's some NFL guy. I remember when Chase Young on the Commanders tore his and had some stuff going on. He took over a year to come back. I think Klay Thompson, when he tore his ACL, whatever that was, 5-6 years ago, he took over a year to come back. So, I mean, you see the people coming back. I mean, Adrian Peterson was the first one that we saw, like big name that was like that quick, like
6 months, like you back.
Yeah, running around the circles. Remember, he run around the circles.
Yeah, he was like 7+, and then still ran for like 4,000 yards. But
next year, 2,000 yards that next year. That's crazy.
But not everyone is Adrian Peterson. So yes, in general, people are getting back faster, including hopefully Patrick Mahomes. Obviously, everybody wants to see him out there. But it's still not a given that it's just, now 6, 7, 8 months, you're ready. It can still take longer than that. So,
so G said Jerry Rice came back in 10 weeks. Did he tear his ACL that year? That's what I thought. He tore his ACL. Remember that Joker came back? He tore his ACL the first game against Tampa Bay. I would never forget it.
Yeah,
And
when
he
Warren
came back.
Sapp on that reverse, Warren
Yeah,
Sapp
and he
grabbed his face mask. Yeah,
and he came back in week 10 and played. Now once he got hurt, I think he was out for the rest of the year. He came back to play against Denver. So I know football and all that. That it was a Monday night, but in the same season, and then he ended up not playing again. I think he came back too soon. But
yeah, I mean, you can always try. I mean, he wasn't, he didn't have a new ACL that was functional by then. But even if you think about, and much more extreme circumstance, Lindsey Vaughn, tore her ACL in training like a week before the Olympics and still went out and skied, and then unfortunately shattered her other leg and it wasn't because she had a torn ACL. She completed the training run the day before that and was like the second or third fastest time on the downhill. So she proved she could, still be one of the best in the world skiing the downhill without an ACL because she was just so strong and in such good shape. But she clipped the ski edge, and unfortunately now her career is over. So I mean, things you can function without an ACL to some degree, but it's kind of it's like a short-term kind of thing until you actually get the surgery. There's no way to dodge that. So
right, yeah, and he just said Rice cracked his patella when he came back because he caught a touchdown. Matter of fact, he heard it when he caught a touchdown. He cracked his patella. So yeah, so that's crazy. Yeah, I always wondered that too, Nate. So I'm with you, man. So
yeah, that's crazy. Like I said, I was talking to one of my partners today, and every time he see an ACL story, he get mad because he like, man, I got this big old zip on my leg, man. Everybody know I had ACL surgery. These dudes not just get scoped and they go on about their business.
yeah, well, still that patellar tendon graft, which is the bigger incision down the front, is honestly still kind of the gold standard for especially football players. It's the only one where you can get bone plugs on either side of the graft, so that's kind of the strongest and fastest healing. So a lot of NFL guys are still getting the big. I mean, we still scope it and do everything through the little poke holes, but most NFL guys are still getting that big incision right down the middle of the knee to get the bone plugs. So
okay. Wow.
Doc, we definitely appreciate it, sir.
Love the hat, Doc. Love the hat, Doc. Love the hat. Real quick,
were you okay with your draft?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have we had traded away the second and fourth picks for Tunsil, for Laramie Tunsil, last year, and he ended up being, I think, the second or third best graded offensive tackle. I think he gave up one sack, and everyone clowned on his penalties, but he cut those down too. So I mean,
need a tackle. Can't never. But if you got an elite left tackle, you're good with it.
And they just extended him. So I mean, it was worth it for a 2 and a 4 with the level that he played at. And now we got him for 2 more years. So we didn't have a lot up top. I was shocked that Sonny Styles kind of fell to where he did, but people went early, obviously Arizona with Jeremiah Love, and then the Titans took Carnell Tate. I thought maybe one of those guys would be there at 7 and we would go offense, but with those two guys off the board, Sonny Styles, who's a freak athlete, and we need that. We need that. I mean, he obviously was a safety to begin with. We need that range and coverage through the middle of our defense. So I mean, couldn't be happier with him. And then, we didn't get to pick again until round 3. Took a receiver from Clemson, Williams, who, I mean, the only knock, some people wanted a bigger receiver to complement Terry McLaurin. He's more of a slot kind of speed guy, but, beggars can't be choosy. I think they went with their, best prospect on the board kind of thing. So, and still holding out. We might get Ayuk if him and San Francisco ever settle their domestic dispute and part ways. But until then, we shall see. So I liked it overall. Took a couple swings at the end. We got Katron Allen, Penn State running back, late round 6.
I like that pick, Doc.
Yeah. I think he could be a great change of pace guy. For what we had, not having a lot of picks, I was happy with it. I didn't pay a lot of attention, honestly, to other teams. So I don't know how we feel about the Bears, and I guess if Mace is still on the Rams, and
I'm back to the Cowboys.
Wait, what?
Yeah, nephew signed with the Cowboys this offseason. Yeah. So I went back home. I went back home.
All right. Well, I like your Caleb Downs pick. I mean, that's who a lot of people wanted us to get at 7, but then when Styles was still there, we switched it up. So
Yeah.
And that's what I was telling Ralph. I mean, as he was falling, sit there like Jerry, like, here go a guy who probably should have been like a top 10 pick.
Mhm.
He there now. Move up and go get him.
Yeah, I like what they did. Well, all right, Doc. Well, we appreciate you, sir, and we will talk to you next week.
All right, fellas.
Love the hat, Doc. I can't stress. I love the hat.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you.
It looked like you shot 2 under today.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. See you next week.
All
right, Doc.
All right, man.
Look like Doc shot a 2 under.
Yeah, it does. Them Atlanta Braves, man. Right now, the last time I checked, they were losing 3-2. Let me see. They're still 3-2 in the top of the 7th. So, but either or, they are best record in baseball, man.
Yeah.
Best record in baseball. Can I be honest for a second?
Let's go.
I'm always be a Cubs fan, and they still my favorite team. Always, So, but sometimes that's the reason why when you cover teams, when you get to know the players and you start knowing them or know the coaches, and so you have this thing where, and you could do this in baseball. It ain't like you can't root for another team or you don't like a team like they score like good, whatever. I mean, first of all, I would love for them to go far. I'm not going to jinx them. I would love for them to go far, but because I could cover them, but still, it's, some good people. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play this clip real quick. Let me, this is what I asked. So last night they called up Fuentes, right? Fuentes came up. He drove from Charlotte. He told us he drove from Charlotte the same day. He got called yesterday morning, so he drove from Charlotte.
Easy ride.
Yeah. He and then that's why they put him in the bullpen. And then with the bullpen, everybody hurt or out. So the bullpen, he just got starters. Yeah. And he talked about how he kept what's the name in last night because he gave up them 2 runs. It was a gut-wrenching decision in the ninth.
Had to thug it out.
He dug that. He said it's gut-wrenching decision, but he's like he did it, whatever. And it's just so much going on. He made the move. He took Dom out and put in Farmer. He thinking that was going to work or whatever. So, but it's just a lot he was talking about, and they still won. So this is what kind of dressed up the question. Of course, you got the record, the winning record. But when you talk about Alex making that call, the gut wrenching decision, the bullpen, and you still win, that shows signs of a great team.
Yeah, I mean, we got a good team. They even when the manager gets it wrong, they still make you look good. So yeah, we're playing well. We're playing well. There's been a good vibe since the beginning, but we also know that there's likely tough times ahead, and so. But I've talked about how I feel like we're better equipped to handle those tough times. But yeah, we're playing good baseball in every aspect, really. And this is why I love Walt. Walt is my guy. So Walt, he talked about. They asked him about Fuentes and do you think he's going to be a starter or whatever? And Walt said, yeah. He said, matter of fact, he's like they don't do this anymore, but back then. What used to be a staple was that's how starters got in, put starters in the bullpen.
Yeah, and then eventually middle relief work,
Yeah, then it eventually became a starter, right? So he was talking about that. And see, that's where I kept saying, Mace, he's not
he's not that manager, that typical manager that just does manager things that make decisions like a manager, typical manager. No, he bases it off of player. Like sometimes it's manager decisions, sometimes it's that gut feeling. Sometimes I've been a player, I know what it is. I know what to expect. And I love that about him, which I think is going to take this team very far. I think the players respect him a lot because of that.
And you made a good point real quick, Ralph. You made a good point, and it kind of changed my perspective about this move because he really played the game. He just looks at it so much different than Bobby and Snit them, man. Like you hit that on the head. And when it's like since you say that, and when I watch him coach, and I'm like, he's like really thinking about the game.
Yeah,
and he's being real, not textbook, but situational in the game.
Right.
So that made so much sense.
Even with Yaz, I asked him last night about that. I said, with Yaz, the fact that Yaz, you're sticking with Yaz, I said, you being a former player, how much does that mean to a player when your manager says, we're going to stick with you no matter what? We know you're off, you're not batting well, but we're still going to stick with you. How much, because he's been there, and I feel like that's a part of his mantra. Like, that's why he makes certain decisions. I mean, hey, we talk about Snit and everything, but Bobby and Snit, they were successful. It worked.
Yeah.
But we don't think it'll work anymore with this team. It's not anymore, So, like, and we were talking about this last night. I was talking about this with shout out to Darnell Suggs. I told him what you said. I said, me and Mace, we were like, they can't go with somebody else in the Brave system, or man, they got to go differently. But it worked because the different part of this is, like you stated, he's played the game where Snit, they didn't play MLB. I mean, they might have been in AAA or something, but they didn't play MLB. They didn't play as long as he did. And it didn't work with Rice when he was in Colorado, maybe because he didn't have the players. But sometimes it don't work, that's just life. But it's working now. It's working now, and they got something good going. A question was asked, do you think, you look at the Braves lineup, because the Braves lineup was good, but you look at their lineup, can they line up go man for man with the Dodgers?
So the answer is no.
Right.
But, and again, it's still early. I think about it. Acuna not on yet. Mike Harris not on yet. Austin Riley kind of finding his way.
Yep.
Now they just got some.
Hey, he batting 209. He had a good few days. He's still batting 209.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
So their lineup hadn't even really taken off yet.
No.
What the Dodgers is, I mean, they got murderers row up there. Like, man, you can't pitch around nobody. It's just, man, you just gonna get hit in the throat playing the Dodgers. Like, it ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So,
right.
But the short answer is no. But again, the Braves bats hadn't even got going yet.
Well, you know what I think it is too? I think the fact that the Braves, so the difference to me with Dodgers and Braves, Dodgers can have game changers, meaning they can change the game instantly.
Yeah.
You need a big hit, home run, or whatever. You got that. And whether it's not Francoeur, but let's say Francoeur. First baseman.
Matt Olson.
No, I'm talking about Dodgers.
Oh, Freddie.
With Freddie, that's why I was saying Francoeur. Freddie, Mookie, and then of course my boy, I can't his name tip my tongue, but you know what I'm talking about. Asian guy, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But them three,
murder,
and then you still got Maxey and all the other guys there
But the thing with the Braves is Braves they're just steady. We get a run here, 2 runs there, 3 runs there. So they don't need, because their lineup from bottom to, top to bottom, they can get on base. They can get hits for you. They don't always have to be home runs or whatever. So
Right.
I think it'll be a great series if they meet or whatever, so we'll see. Question of the night. Got to ask you. All right. What athlete's amazing talent didn't match their career? And we're not including injuries, not because of injuries, just
come on, man. Oh man, let's start with Jamarcus Russell, who could sit down and throw a football on his knee, throw a football 85 yards in the air, just a gun, and was actually for his side pretty athletic. Just didn't put no work in.
Yeah,
just the infamous giving him blank tapes. And he talking about telling the coaches, "Yeah, man, I watched the film." Like the dude, the dude was like, and the dude was like labeled quietly a can't miss prospect.
Yeah,
we had never seen somebody that big with that kind of arm, and he could make super, not only every throw, super every throw. Like throws, you can make up throws. He can make the throw because he had a gun.
Yeah, he had a gun.
And you saw what he did at LSU, and you just like, oh, that's gonna translate to the NFL. But the money turned him out. the money turned him out. So he is at the top of my list. So him and Ryan Leaf. It's crazy to think today. That the debate back then in that draft, a lot of people have started saying that now he is a better prospect than Peyton Manning. Like that was like a real live debate. Like you may want to take Ryan Leaf over Peyton Manning. Like those were conversations being had. Of course, we know what happened, but I mean, yeah.
That was
at the top of my list.
I would say, what is this right here? I would say, that was a good one because I wasn't thinking quarterbacks.
Gotta start with them because they boom or bust.
You know what? I still. All right. You know who I was going to say? I'm going to take it back. And we talked about him before. No, I'm going to go heavyweight. Believe it or not, you're going to think I'm crazy. I'm going to go Ray Allen. I still think Ray Allen's career should have been top 10, 15 all time. I ain't talking about just shooting.
Yeah. And you know what's funny about that? And I got beat up about this a long time ago. I always thought he shouldn't have went to that Celtic team. I always like, no, why are you going there?
Yeah.
Why are you going there?
And I think he went because it's like, okay, I've done all I can here.
Yeah.
It's not working. But that dude, and this is a compliment what I'm saying to Ray Allen, because Ray Allen's a Hall of Famer. He
could have easily been him. Could have easily been him.
That dude's talent, I don't know, Mace, if there's a guy, even as far as LeBron, because LeBron was talented, but LeBron more so, he was talented because of how big he was. He was big. Like LeBron go through the whole.
Well, LeBron's a freak too.
Yeah, right. Freak. So you're gonna come down on you're gonna stay away. But that's not necessarily more as talent versus it's talent mixed with God-given.
Oh yeah. We had never seen that.
Yeah, just that big.
We had never seen that.
But talent, NBA player, we're talking about somebody who could jump or dunk on you, who had handles like crazy, who was quick, fast, but to shoot. What player, you tell me this, what player do we know in NBA history that was as talented as he was as far as everything? Remember, Ray Allen could post up, Ray Allen could dunk on you. He had the handles, he had a mid-range, he had a pull-up.
Complete game.
Could finish down low, but yet still could shoot like he did. What other player we know in the NBA who was as talented as he is or was and still can shoot like that? None.
Hadn't seen it, yeah.
So
I agree.
So that's why I've always said he didn't play up to his potential, and that's the biggest compliment I could give him, because he was great, and he still could have been greater, because that's how Cody was, man. Some people, the younger ones, they might remember Ray Allen Celtics, like you said. But Seattle Ray Allen, or even the Ray Allen Milwaukee, when he first came into the league, he just had a lot of great players with him. But man, Ray Allen was a beast, dog. That's Jesus Shuttlesworth. They made a movie about him.
Right.
He was the first person, I think, that Jordan signed to his label, to Jumpman.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I say Ray Allen. I just say his talent didn't equal up to his career. That's how Cody was. And he's probably listed as the second best shooter ever. And still, that's how Cody was. Another player, you want to go football, talent level, man. You went quarterback too. Oh, Vic. Michael Vick. Michael Vick. Michael Vick. What's up? Y'all just turned it. Y'all must be talking about Devin Booker. No, Ray Allen. We're talking about players who had amazing talent, and their talent never it never matched their careers.
Yeah.
I said Ray Allen, it's a compliment. I'm just saying Ray Allen never been that. I mean, never been that. Ray Allen could have been greater, even what he was. Again, I'm gonna say this one more time for him. I don't know if you heard me. There's no other shooter in NBA history that had a skill set he had. That's all I'm asking. Ab said Vince Carter. I think Vince Carter outplayed his. I didn't think Vince Carter was gonna be that good.
Yeah, I think Vince.
That's a good question. Yeah,
I think we got all we gonna get out of Vince.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah,
I think Vince maximized that thing.
Yeah, right. Because as well as he could jump, I didn't think he was a great basketball player. I didn't think he was going to be a great basketball player. I didn't think his career was going to be as good as it got. He was going to be the man. So yeah. But Vince, with Vic though, what did Vic should have been like? He started out, even when Vic was that good. After the first year with Dan Reeves, the first 2 years with Dan Reeves, he still wasn't even near how good he could have been, because he wasn't a good thrower. He wasn't throwing the ball like he could. He didn't care. Now when we saw him
he had too much going on. Vic
now when he got with the Eagles, we saw a different Vic. Like, okay, this is different. Like, yeah, but I say Vic.
Yeah. So like I said, I gave Ryan Leaf and Jamarcus Russell.
But that's the point,
guy
who. That's my point, Ab. Like I'm saying, I think his talent matched his career, and we're talking about just his career, what his career did. Like he's probably gonna be a Hall of Famer. Should be.
I'm gonna tell you, a guy who, in his stupidity, I mean, probably the most idiotic person to ever play in the NFL, Aaron Hernandez.
Oh yeah.
I mean, dude,
was talented.
You were a defensive coach's nightmare.
Yeah.
I mean, you could run, you could jump, you ran routes like a receiver, but you had this big body. Could nobody cover you, dude?
Yep.
Nobody could cover this dude, man. It was like,
Nah, I agree. Yeah, he we talked about this guy last week too. Not with this question, but similar, but Reggie Bush. Yep.
he just ahead his time, man. Reggie needed to be his mama and dad needed to wait about 10 years,
Mhm.
15 years to have him, man. He was just ahead his time.
Yeah, he was.
He would
man.
kill today's game.
He would.
Kill it.
Yep. Who else? And I just want to do baseball. One and baseball. Pokey Reese. You think Pokey? Would you say Pokey Reese?
Yeah, I could put him in there.
I would say.
We can put him in here. We can put in your guy who you talked about last week, Jason Hayward.
Yeah, Jason Hayward. Right. Jason Hayward. I just thought he had all the talent. Jason is like. Yep. Yeah. Jason.
Yeah, Jason Hayward. Now, my all-time, it was so funny as I was making this list when I was looking at the question, the all-time, and I don't know if it was his fault or they rushed him. It was too, I don't know what happened, but we were sold a bill of goods and they never delivered on the bill of goods. Freddie Adu.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. What?
Like he the ultimate answer to this question.
The ultimate. This joke was in rap songs. And when the last time you heard of a soccer player in rap songs and didn't do anything? Yeah, you right. Now he was 12 years old, of course, but still, but yeah.
Hey man,
like Freddie Adu, yeah, dog.
I mean, they sold us a bill of goods on this dude. Like, I mean, he had everybody excited about soccer.
Yep. You're right.
We weren't quite on the soccer train yet, but like he had everybody excited about soccer. We were like, man, we tuning in. Man, that Joker ain't did nothing.
Oh, another one. I hate to bring this dude up, but and he had a good career, but Herschel Walker, dog. Herschel Walker might be one of the. We talk about Bo. Bo was there. Bo had the talent, but Herschel, as fast as Herschel was, who you think was faster, Herschel or Bo?
Bo.
Okay. Herschel was running 4.3, but
now Herschel wasn't far behind, but yeah, Bo.
Yeah.
Bo.
But Herschel, Bo will run you over because he just had he was just, he running so hard. But Herschel, when nobody tackling her, man, his career should have been. Yeah, I thought he would have been like. I thought that's what I said, but I thought Herschel would have been like Hall of Fame, man.
But Ab, you got to think about this, because his talent was so elite. They were pushing him at 4. They were like, no, nobody has this skill set, and that's why I preface with, I don't know if it was just the hype out,
Yeah.
Like, but it took off like a rocket. Like they were like, he ready today. He ready right now, and they put him out there, and now he ain't ready. And this is why I'm always, when people be like, man, he go straight to the league. No, he can't, man. No, he can't. Because physically and mentally, now you just not ready. I don't care how talented you are. Man, them dudes just, man, they got something on you, dog. Like, no, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, all right, man. Well,
that was a good question.
Yeah, that was a real good question, because I'm still kind of stumped. Like, dang, I know I'm missing some people, but yeah. But all right, man. Well, Josh Smith. Yeah, I say Josh Smith. I can say that.
Smooth one, just shoot jump shots.
Yeah, that's what messed him up. Yeah. Yep. Good old Smooth. All right, man. We're gonna wrap it up. Another good show. Good stuff. And y'all already know how it goes when you hear this music. You know what it means. It means it's time to let you go. First off, I want to give a shout out to the Almighty God for giving me this platform to do what I do, say what I say, make you all happy, upset, mad, want to give me the stop it button. God, I appreciate it. Also, I want to give a shout out to my guy, Mace. Appreciate you, dog. Anything you want to say?
Listen, real quick. Shout out to Mother Nature. Because Lord knows my grass needed that rain these last couple of days. Because my grass had brown spot. I'm finna go out there and break out the old school sprinkler. That the sprinkler do the wave. Because I needed some rain. But shout out to Mother Nature and Big God. And of course, everybody. Y'all know how we always do it. Cost you nothing to be a good person, man. Be nice to these people out here, man.
Right,
you don't know what people going through, man. Just be nice.
Right. Also, shout out to Dr. Donnie Fowler, the third Doc family, cousin. Appreciate you, Doc. Also, shout out to everybody who's in the chat room, man. Appreciate you, Al, for coming in. Vince,
we always appreciate y'all, gang. Appreciate y'all, gang.
DJ, we appreciate y'all, man. Also, shout out to my lovely children, my daughter, all my daughters, my son, but especially my daughter Kennedy for having this concert tomorrow night. It ain't your fault, baby. It ain't your fault.
Solo.
We didn't know. Yeah, they started to come up with the schedule, so we didn't know. So I ain't gonna be mad at you. Anyway, can't wait to hear you solo. Also, shout out to my cousins, my nieces, nephews, uncles, aunties, brothers, sisters, grandparents, my dogs. I don't ever mention them. My dogs. I don't know. I don't ever mention them. All my dogs. 3-point conversion. Everybody's affiliated with the 3-point conversion. All of y'all and play cousins. Hey, let family know that you love them. Love them while they still can feel it. Love them while they still alive. Like I said, you got NBA playoffs. You got WNBA, Major League Baseball. You got College World Series about to come up. You got hockey playoffs. Hey, till next week. Mini camps about to come in and everything, but till next week. Eat good, drink responsibly. Until next week, same time, same show, same crazy host, same sports nonsense. When you miss me, we out. Peace. You.
What's up, family? I'm Real Mike Rob. Make sure you tuning in to the 3-Point Conversion Radio. They got all of it, and they keep it funky. Let's get it.